Hey everyone, so this is my review of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4, Episode 14, called The Man Behind the Shield. And basically what this episode is about is Coulson and the team engage in a deadly game of cat and mouse on their mission to try and save Director Mace from the possibility of him being killed by the Superior. And this was a really interesting episode, but it was also a really kind of boring episode that just didn't have much to it. And with that, basically all this episode was about was the team going and following all these clues and traces to eventually get to the Superior and then confront him, as well as revealing some things of why the Superior hates Coulson so much. Which that was a really cool moment when they showed all the the flashbacks of the event that is the reason why the Superior hates Coulson. But even that whole event wasn't all that exciting or interesting of a thing. It was just kind of cool to see. The actual scene where Coulson confronts the Superior was really cool, with Coulson making all these comments of things like, "Oh, I've been on hundreds of thousands of missions, and I've done many different things, and clearly your mission that you're mad at me about wasn't that important of one in my mind, so I barely remember it. So you're not that important of a person to me." And that was really cool, that whole statement there that he made. And then the fact that he just walked away and left it up to Daisy to deal with the Superior was really cool, because of the fact that Daisy has this much higher hatred for the Superior than Coulson does. So it was nice that it was left up to her to deal with it. And the moments with the Superior and the Director Mace were really cool, with how they held their conversations and what they talked about, but everything else around it was really kind of boring and very repetitive, that it just didn't really matter that much in my mind. But the ending of this episode was really cool, with several of the agents now being replaced by LMDs, and they have to sort of deal with that with the agents who are left. And that I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in the next episode, with them having to deal with most of the S.H.I.E.L.D. now being LMDs instead of the real people. And those who remain have to go and try and find the real people and get them back. And just overall, this was a really interesting episode, but it wasn't that exciting of one, and I just didn't really like it at all. So, yeah, that's my review of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4, Episode 14, called The Man Behind the Shield. So, yeah. Bye!